Well, good afternoon, everybody. How y'all doing? Pretty good here, and welcome to the channel. You know, I was thinking the other day, and actually somebody brought it up in a comment, that I hadn't really shown the interior of the 2018 Tundra. So I thought I'd pull it outside here in the light, and we could take a look. It is a cloudy day, so at least we won't have blinding sun to contend with, and it's not raining at the moment. So let's take a look. You can see it's sitting out here. It's relatively clean, not really, but not too bad. Take a peek in here. Now I will say the floor mats, you'll have to excuse, they are salt and grit and grime covered from the winter. I didn't want to clean those off just yet because I didn't really see a reason. We're going to get more weather, so once spring comes and we're done with all the snow and salt and stuff, I'll actually take them out and wash them, spray them off and stuff. But anyway, you can see they are Tundra all-weather floor mats. They do have the little slots here with the little hook-like things inside so you can fasten them down. I like that. Start, I guess, here on the door. Of course, you have your normal controls, auto up and down on both sides of the front cab windows, and the locks and the lockout for the locks if you want to use that. It does have power adjustable seats, lumbar included. That's very nice. I like that. Up here on the dash, we've got your mirror adjustments, interior door lights on and off. This is your headlight leveling switch. You can actually level the lights on this, and that's primarily for towing. This is kind of neat. You can keep this truck on high beams, and then you have this auto button here that you can push so that when a car is coming up on you, it will automatically dim the beams. It's a pretty neat feature. That way you don't have to worry about it if you want to leave them on all the time, or you can just disable it and do it yourself. I think that's pretty cool. Of course, the rear window up and down. You can see the interior. Mine is kind of a two-tone gray. Nice leather seating surfaces. I like that. The center console. And let's step inside here. This does have the wood grain trim in it, along with everything else being silver or kind of like a pewter color, I think. Would be nice if these were like a carbon fiber or something different. I don't know. The wood just doesn't seem to fit in here to me. Steering wheel controls, the usual stuff, Bluetooth, phone, the adjustments and things for the radio, cruise control down here, turn signals, lights, all that good stuff over here, and then windshield wipers and all that usual stuff over here. I'm not going to go over things that everybody already knows. The mirror does have HomeLink in it, which yes, I have yet to hook up. I don't know why. It is self-dimming and has a directional readout there. The center ceiling stack, I'll call it, has your sunroof controls, which, by the way, I should open up. We might get some more light in here. At least the cover up there anyway, as you can see. The sunroof controls, the lights that you can turn off and on, your sunglasses case. The visor has mirror in it, lighted. Very nice. There I am. And another one on the other side, of course. Now, one thing that's kind of cool about this visor that I didn't really know it had this capability until a while ago is, if you notice here, it says, I don't know if you can read that there, it says slide. So you can open this thing up and then you can actually slide it like so. See that? You can slide it so that you can cover the corners where sun might come in. Pretty cool feature, really. I've had that in a couple other vehicles, but I wasn't aware until recently that it was actually in the Tundra. The dash, we'll start it up so you can see the instrument cluster here. All right, now you can tell, of course, the door is open. Shut the door so we don't have to listen to that. So we'll start it up. Hopefully the radio won't come on blasting. You can see what it looks like. You have the truck there in the middle, of course. Your typical stuff. It has all kinds of things that you can run through, but it has your speedometer, RPMs, range, miles total on the vehicle, temperature outside, battery, fuel, all that good stuff. Like I said, you can scroll through here. I'll let you guys see a little bit of that. I like this because it tells you the tire pressures. Right now it's still calibrating, so you can't see anything yet, but all kinds of good stuff in there if you want to go through and change your settings or whatever. I think it's pretty cool. Lots of good information there. And I typically keep mine right there so that I can see the digital readout for speed. I like that. I think that's pretty cool. The radio has all kinds of good stuff on it. I'm not going to go through all this stuff. I think it's kind of fun to discover this stuff on your own. But you can see there's navigation, audio, phone, messages, eco, setup, traffic, weather, maintenance. You can plug in maintenance intervals and stuff, and it will pop up and tell you about all that. Weather, you can see what your weather's going to be. Just all kinds of cool stuff on there, I think. Of course, your hazards, your airbag thing. Heated seats, temperature controls, all that good stuff. 4-wheel drive, 2-wheel drive, 4-wheel high. Your trailer things, your controls, tow haul over here. Parking sensor you can have on or not. In the center here, of course, we have the giant shifter, because you've got to have that or you would never go anywhere, right? 3 cup holders here, 1 up underneath. Can't fit anything very big there, but you do have it nonetheless. 2 here in the center. Little tray there for coins and stuff. And then there's a couple outlets down here. One is a power jack. The other is a USB auxiliary port, and then another power jack there. You guys can see that, I'm not sure. Right there. And one over here on the other side. The glove box. It's adequate. I think when they put this tray thing here, and I haven't really looked to see if that can be removed, they kind of cut down on the overall space of it a little bit. So I'd probably remove this tray thing here if I can. You might have a little bit more room in there, I think. I do like this. There's a slot here on the side where you can put your phone. It actually fits in there very nicely. If I lay it down sideways or even stand it up, and it stays in there, which is pretty cool. The center console, of course, you've got your little tray thing here where you can, again, sit your phone if you want to, or other stuff. And then there's another power outlet down there, and nice and deep where you can put things. There's a pen holder and paper holders and other things there if you'd like. I probably should be using that for registration and stuff. And I'll stick my hand down here so you can see. Nice and deep, nice and good size. And some people put safes down in there. There's a safe that's made that you can put in there so that you can lock things up if you'd like. As I mentioned before, it does have the power sunroof. We'll go ahead and turn it off now. The one thing that it still has is a key. Really would prefer that was push button, but not too bad. What did we do before push button, you know? Let's take a look in the back. Oops, pretty close up there. Nice and roomy in here, and one reason I went back to a full-size truck is because I wanted to have all this extra space, you know. Lots of room in here for your passengers and hauling stuff and whatever, and I really like that. Going back over to the doors here, there are cup holders here in the doors in case your passengers want to put anything in there. There's also a pull-down armrest that has 2 cup holders in it, so plenty of room for that kind of stuff. The seats do fold up in the back. I'll show you that. The one thing that it needs is a tray under here. That would be nice. I keep my stuff, as you can see, some bungee cords and hats and gloves and whatever, things that, you know, maybe I would need, I don't know. But you can see how spacious that is when the seat is up. Lots of room there. There are a couple of vents back here for heat, and then another power outlet. You've got plenty of power outlets back here. And then of course again the all-winter or all-weather floor mats. Put the seat back down. There is a decent amount of space, you guys can see there, so you can put some stuff there, so that's kind of nice. We'll go over to the other side. Same thing on this door, of course. You've got plenty of room for drinks and cups and stuff and whatever you might want to put in there. This seat goes up as well. You could put some more stuff back there if you wanted to. Back behind this seat, which is actually the first that I've noticed it, there are some tools, and I'm guessing that's for changing tires. Very interesting. Going to have to take a look and see about access back there. Go ahead and push this thing all the way back in. Let me go ahead and get up here. I'll show you. The seat right now is where it normally is for my wife, I guess, when she sits in there. So this is what space you have here. You can tell there's a ton of room. I am 5'9", so even if you were, you know, had longer legs or whatever, you've got a lot of space, maybe 10 inches more or so, maybe a foot here, where you could sit back here comfortably. Ceiling height, good height here, shouldn't be any issues there. And then of course, one of the features that I really love about this truck is that rear sliding window. That window goes all the way down. It is very cool, very cool. A really nice feature, I think, and I don't know of any other trucks that have that. They all have the little small sliding square window or whatever. This is just, it's just too cool. I don't know. So anyway, I just wanted to get in here, show you guys the inside of the 2018 Toyota Tundra Limited. As usual, appreciate you guys watching. Please click subscribe if you haven't before. Give this video a big thumbs up. And we'll see you next time on the web. Have a good day. Bye. That is just too cool.